All right, I'm gonna double check. I think we might be on. We might be on.
Are we on?
I'm double checking. Because according to this, we're
live.
We're live, pal.
I don't have the link. What am I doing?
It's all like
Testing.
Oh boy.
Chesting.
Live. Boom. Yep, we're on. We might be on.
Hold on.
No, I can confirm we're on YouTube right now.
Are we?
Yeah. You go to the link, and then you click live. There's a live button right next to it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. Click that. That's where we're at. You'll see home, live, playlist. Hit live. We're on. We're live.
On YouTube.
All right. I'll send the shout out.
Yay.
First YouTube boradcast.
It's our first boradcast.
Well, we see why Crow's the teacher.
Yeah. Boradcast.
The Radcasts.
Welcome us to YouTube. It's the Bay Podcast. Let's just shit on Buzz for making everything work, shall we?
The Bay Boradcast.
The Bay Boradcast. No,
The Brad Maddox cast.
The Bay Podcast. You know.
The broadcast.
Are we even recording in Riverside or no?
No.
Probably need to do that.
Yeah, I was so excited about the Boradcast.
Yeah, I'm
So, like,
excited about the Boradcast.
This is the
All right, here we
first
go.
time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, say it right.
We're live.
You guys got to count it down right. It's 5, 4, 1, and then live.
There, you put numbers in there that aren't.
All right, welcome to the Boradcast.
2, 10, 425,
8:10.
8 tenths and a half.
It still says Boradcast, and I am ashamed.
Who cares? Let it go.
All right, welcome to the Bay. I am Aaron. You want to do the plugs
I am Aaron.
or intros?
Oh, hello. I am Crow. No.
Hello. I am Buzz. The only
well-
Buzz Carlton around. I am the one.
I don't know how to respond to that. So I'm like, damn. And and to answer your question, I have no idea how to change the title in the middle of the cast on YouTube. So like it's a Boradcast now.
Alright,
I am Buzz Carlton. I am the originator of the Boradcast.
So like because
Boradcast with me, Buzz Carlton.
I invented a word. We're not just bad on this podcast. We're Bo-rad.
The only Buzz Carlton around. That's me.
Along with me, Sammy Sosa.
Oh gosh.
We talk about wrestling. Welcome, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to do an intro at this point.
No, we're good. We got it covered. We introduced everybody.
I'll just
I
save
am
this one
Buzz.
for next week again.
No, go ahead, share.
Fucking hell. Alright,
Share
well,
it. Do
our first host is our resident wild card. As unpredictable as an RKO out of nowhere. Give it up for Crow.
Yeah, hey, I am Buzz Carlton.
Ever wonder what it's like taking a stunner? Listening to the opinions of our next host, you'll know exactly how it feels. Let's hear it for Buzz Carlton.
Yeah, hi, I'm Buzz Carlton.
Yeah, I don't know who I am anymore.
Well, you're clearly not Buzz Carlton. That's who I am.
If you've ever had a conversation with our next host, you'll be begging for your end of days by the time it's over. Let's give a hoot and holler for Earl Grey Trey.
A hoot and a holler.
With me, Buzz Carlton. Welcome to the broadcast.
The only one around.
I'm Buzz Carlton. I'm on life support. This is the day.
Holy fuck!
Your resident buzz cost.
And my name is. And my name is Eric. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Fourth wall broke.
No, I'm crying.
It's all like...
guys, we had probably the best pay-per-view of the year so far today. Or on Sunday.
No, it definitely wasn't today. It was definitely on Sunday.
It was so good.
I would know.
It was.
I am, in fact, Buzz Carlton.
I am Buzz Carlton, and it was so good that it felt like it was today. And I am Buzz Carlton. Oh.
It was
did we
quite
mention that we're Buzz
the
Carlton?
pay-per-view boardcast.
The Borkcast, yes.
Not only did I not watch it, but I also forgot to fill in the blanks on matches that were there.
You know what?
I didn't do so good in predictions.
So, like, you know what? I, Buzz Carlton, am going to do it. I'm going to click this subscribe button and be the first subscriber to the New Bay podcast.
I won. I just did it before you did. Because I am Buzz Carlton.
You know, guys, I'm actually gonna like this video.
So, like... Oh!
Echo.
Can I dislike it?
I mean, you could, but that'll be bad for the algorithms.
Buzz, you're like on Discord. Jesus Christ.
Oh, is it unlocked?
Yes.
You know.
It like randomly unmuted, and I was like, "Oh, Echo."
Yeah, that shouldn't have unmuted. That's scary. So, like, we you know what? That's my new gimmick. I'm gonna randomly unmute on Discord so you can hear me everywhere, and I am Buzz Carlton.
Shut up, Buzz.
See, you just admitted I was Buzz. Yes, finally, my identity's back.
No, you're Buzz. I'm Buzz Carlton.
Son of a biscuit! He still one-upped me. But so, like, but yes.
As the founder of the very first ever boradcast.
So, like, welcome to YouTube, everybody. It's all like, and yes, it's all like we are fresh off of a wonderful pay-per-view that took place this Sunday. Not only that, but we've got one coming up as well. So we're right in the smorgasbord of things here.
Oh fuck!
It's Money in the Bank this Saturday.
Ah.
Are we doing a special Thursday show, Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how about this? How about we discuss Forbidden Door like in detail on Thursday?
Well, no, I think we should do predictions on Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around. I think we should do recaps first.
I just want to no.
No, Crow.
I want to talk about what happened.
Crow. I insist.
No,
Yes.
I insist.
I know. I insist.
And then there's I insist we do it on Friday, but
here's the thing. First of all, I want to say hello, YouTube. Welcome to this first edition of the Bay Podcast. We are just, if you're looking for any type of like news show, go listen to the fucking Observer. This is not your show.
We just shit post about wrestling.
Yeah, we really should post about wrestling. We've been doing it for 12 years, so you know we're kind of veterans at it. We used to be on Blog Talk Radio. We then moved from there to Mixler, from Mixler to Spreaker, or no, from Blog Talk to Spreaker back to Blog Talk to Mixler to Twitch, and Twitch we have landed here on YouTube. And we're happy to be here.
And also for those that aren't YouTubers or anything, there we can be listened to like basically any podcast hosting site out there at this point.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a back catalog on our on like the where you can get your podcasts, But like going back like multiple years, you don't want to listen to those episodes, so probably for the best. Anyway. Point being, if you like just shitting on wrestling, this is the show for you.
Yeah, I mean we don't show an actual wrestling like We don't hate wrestling, is what we're trying to say.
No, we love wrestling, but we love making fun of it.
But at the end of the day, you have to love wrestling in order to shit on it. Truly, you know.
We also don't
truly.
physically shit on wrestling.
No,
like
because
the
that would
one-
be impossible to
No.
do on the internet.
No, but it physically shits on us though. You know. So.
Well, I mean, you can, but that's a different website.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. It's all like I'm sure there's many websites out there.
All right, so let's get into AEW Forbidden Door since we have to cover that now.
Oh, it has to be done. It's by law. Like we could get arrested.
State law or is it state law?
This is world law. Like this is the World Council voting. So like otherwise, you know, they'll embargo Crow and whatever country he's representing.
Shut up, Buzz.
It's all like
North Korea.
Oh jeez.
Trey.
Bro.
Thank you, YouTube, for hosting us for a whole like 10 minutes before, you know.
Jesus Christ. You can't even wait 4 minutes.
Yeah. So like we can't go 10 minutes on YouTube without getting kicked off because of no.
Hey, at least we haven't made the obvious jokes we used to make back in the day.
Oh no, yeah, that would actually we would never be able to survive.
So guys, there's an
anyway.
Owen Hart Cup coming along, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Nice segue, Shay.
Let's talk about AEW Forbidden Door.
I can't wait till it just falls right into Adam Cole's hands again.
Anyway, let's talk about AEW Forbidden Door. It happened this Sunday.
It sure did, Crow. It sure did.
Yes, Forbidden Door. So like
All
this,
right.
it was a huge step up. Huge step up.
Yeah. Forbidden Door this year was amazing, guys. Let me tell you something. I thought that I thought going into it, I was like, maybe, should I temper my expectations? The answer is no.
So, like, because we were so let down from Double or Nothing. Like, it's to the point where it's all like, I think a part of us wasn't for sure what we were getting into. But then once it started, from the very beginning on up, you knew, yeah, we're in for a treat, you know?
Let me specify that I have not seen the show in its entirety, but I've seen enough to be able to talk about it.
It's all
I
like,
didn't watch any of it.
You're just here for memes, Aaron. That's the only reason why
am.
you're here.
you
guys hired me for
Aaron,
something.
you are the resident memer, yes.
For our YouTube crowd, let me tell you why Aaron's here. He's funny.
He's got the zingers, guys.
He has no knowledge of wrestling. Like watch this.
I am the definition of a casual watcher.
Hey, Aaron, who is the longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion?
Buzz Carlton.
Thank you very much.
So, like, and we are Buzz Carlton.
Yeah, collectively, we're the high.
I want everybody to say it now. We are.
One of us. So I think that's how that went. Anyways, what are we doing? Oh yeah, Trey, this is your show.
Yeah, it is. Forbidden Door 2023 happened. It took
Oh
place
man,
from the...
I can't wait till next year so we can say Forbidden Door 2024. It's all like
the
that's
Forbidden
So,
Door
the
of
2024. The Forbidden War of 2024 featuring MJF. It's all like hell yeah. Who's obviously staying on AEW for the record. Because we were actually discussing this. We don't know if MJF's character could survive in WWE television. Because he uses that dirty heel heat. Like, he gets heel heat because he swears a lot and does a lot of things. Whereas, we compared him to, like, The Miz, where we think that The Miz is better because he can just naturally get people to hate him. Like, without utilizing, like, F-bombs and all that fun stuff. You just see The Miz, he talks, and you're like, damn, I don't like this guy.
Fuck the Miz.
But, yeah.
I mean, god damn it. Oh, Jesus.
On YouTube?
No, we get demonetized. Wait, no, we're not
even monetized
Fuck
yet. So
yes,
when we get
I like
500
how we
subscribers,
waited-
then you know.
I like how we waited until like we were like neck deep into the freaking into the
Wait.
broadcast.
Though, actually, though, the problem is if we do get monetized, like if we do get the 500 subscribers, this video doesn't go away, so we'd have to make edits to it.
Well, I mean,
Well, you guys can pay me then.
how the fuck you pay me? How about that?
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Boom.
It'll still be an
Amanda, how
inferior
you doing?
product, but
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the show.
Yes.
We got a long way to go.
And they opened it up, guys, with a match. We were a little shocked, but understood. But we'll let Trey take over with the recap show.
Okay, so our first match was originally supposed to be Filthy Tom Lawler against Adam Cole.
Baby.
Thank you. However, Adam Cole had either the flu or something along those lines, so he could not participate. So instead, Tom Lawler defeated somebody just as good as Adam Cole, Serpentico,
Yeah.
in 4 minutes 10 seconds.
All right.
really a superior match.
It's all like. Now. To be fair, I did not watch the pre-show, so I can't really comment on pre-show stuff for the record. But I was here for the big show, the big show. Whoops.
He wasn't on
All
there.
white.
He was not on there. Though he does.
Captain Insano.
He does want to bring back the Captain Insano gimmick before he retires. His words. But
That would be kind of funny.
yeah.
Powerbomb, courtesy of Captain.
Captain
Insano.
Insano. It's all like so, but yeah. Hopefully, Adam Cole's doing better now. Obviously.
No, Buzz, he's not.
It's all like.
He's
he-
been sicker.
I mean, the flus don't necessarily go away, right away, man. It's all
You know
like.
what else
I
doesn't
was
go
say
away?
it's been like 2 weeks. I'm still sick. So.
Yeah. So I mean.
You know what else doesn't go away?
Buzz Carlton.
These nuts.
These nuts, oh gosh.
Yeah.
You're damn
Yeah.
right.
Hey.
You're damn right,
Hey,
Adam.
let's go.
It's all
All
right.
right, yeah. All right, next match.
Okay, our next match, we have the Mogul Embassy, consisting of Swerve Strickland, Toa Leona, Brian Cage, and Bishop Khan, defeating Chaos, which consists of the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero, and El Desperado.
What? Whoa.
Yep, but yeah, so that was an 8-man tag team match that ran 12 minutes 30 seconds. Brian Cage looking very strong in this match, I will say, guys. I know that originally this was supposed to be El Desperado and Roppongi Vice against 3 members of Mogul Embassy, but at last minute they went ahead and made it an 8-man tag.
Because things happened.
Yeah, things happened. So
Not bad things. Not bad things. Just,
no,
storyline things.
more people.
Just yeah.
Third match, we had a women's Owen Hart Cup tournament opening round match where Athena defeated Billy Starks in 7 minutes 50 seconds. Guys, they can't keep Athena on Ring of Honor. They need to bring her up to AEW and just have her traverse amongst the 2 brands.
Honestly.
Because she is a damn asset to that women's division.
She really is.
Yeah.
She's probably like, out of all the female wrestlers, she's the fucking, journey woman, if you will.
Like yeah. And they need extra people in that particular field there because they AEW is no stranger to being riddled with injuries and going through those so like they need as much depth as they can at this point.
I agree. And I think Athena honestly could be, the future of that division if they let her. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So, like, we loved her back when she was freaking Ember Moon in NXT. I mean, we looked at her.
They really dropped the ball.
They dropped the ball when she went up, but when you got to see her at NXT, like the if you look at prime NXT Ember Moon stuff, like you can look at it and be like, she's the future of not just the WWE, she's the future of women's wrestling right there. Like, she has that stuff, you know.
She's got it, per se.
Yeah.
All right, next match we have Logan Paul. El Phantasmo defeating Stu Grayson.
See what
Seriously.
you did there. I see what you did there.
That's this week.
Seriously, like, go to his Wikipedia really quickly, El Phantasmo. Actually, I will just go ahead and link it. I will link it in the YouTube. Or actually, Buzz, you can link it in the YouTube because I don't.
It does look like.
I guess I'll just look it up. Hold on.
It's Logan Paul with a mullet.
Holy shit, that is Logan Paul.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking.
I mean, that's uncanny.
I don't know how to respond to this. This is
Quick, maybe if we say Logan Paul 40 times, people will watch our show. Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul.
Buzz Carlton.
And
Alright.
You just canceled it all out.
That's
Next-
right, me, Buzz Carlton, the only one.
It's all
Next
like,
match
hi,
we
Buzz.
have. Pretty much the main event of the pre-show, but also the main event person here. We have Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of Shingo Takagi, Bushi, and the greatest junior heavyweight in modern-day history, Hiromu Takahashi, defeating United Empire, consisting of Jeff Cobb, Kyle Fletcher, and TJP. Of course, TJP known for what, Buzz Carlton?
TJP being known as being the first Cruiserweights champion in WWE 205 Live. TJ
Thank you.
Perkins.
Thank you. Anyway, Hiromu Takahashi over as fuck
Yes.
to this Toronto crowd, and over as fuck to me.
Of course.
But this is a great 6-man tag match. It was really quick paced. We got a lot of great spots with, of course, Hiromu, and then Jeff Cobb and Shingo as well did really good exchanges. So I really enjoyed this match. But then we get into our main card, guys. The first match for the AEW Heavyweight Championship. We have MJF defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi via pinfall by ring shot.
Yes, the diamond ring shot. It's all like...
I don't understand this whole ordeal. Like, why even have this match?
It's all like...
Like, am I wrong? Am I just like, you know...
My main thing is I when I was watching this, I explained, like, I don't think that there should be, like, necessarily a title on the line, like AEW World Title or all that. I felt more along the lines of Forbidden Door should be like their version of an interpromotional Survivor Series. Like, basically have AEW's champion versus New Japan's champion in non-title, because going into this match being for the AEW World Champion, you're spoiling the match. You know Hiroshi Tanahashi's not winning the AEW World Championship,
Okay,
you know.
So Buzz, that's a solid point. But you tell me which promotion's gonna let their champion do the job.
Hey man, flip a coin if you have to. I don't care. It's all like I'm just saying. It's all like the MJF was not losing the AEW World Championship match against Hiroshi Tanahashi. So you going into this match knowing who's gonna win. And it's not Tanahashi.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe like, you know, like have MJF actually win the match, not win by tactic. You know?
Yeah, but that's
how he
MJF's
wins,
things. Yeah, it's all
that's
like
how he wins.
all we were missing was the headlock
The
toss
headlock
there.
takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
So, like, that's MJF. He's a very conniving guy. Actually,
he's a very different individual, Crow.
So, like, yes. I mean, Crow, I will say that Trey is actively campaigning to get War Dog back on Team MJF, though, so.
That'd be great.
It would be, wouldn't it? I actually wouldn't mind having Wardlow back on MJF.
So, yeah. So, he's not doing anything. He wasn't even on this pay-per-view, was he?
No.
Like, damn. He's not hurt, right? So this is a healthy scratch, yeah. But nonetheless, though, despite the fact that we knew that MJF was winning, it was still a fun match, and it was a great way to open up the show. And you knew crap was going down when the opening of the actual pay-per-view was the AEW World Champion with MJF and Tanahashi like loading things off for the night. Like it's all like, oh gosh, this is the attention getter. This is the opener. What the hell do we have in store for tonight? Because we got to remember, it's all like there was already like 4 pre-show matches already like there, like that's unheard of, and the fact that there would have been 15 matches in this card altogether. So out of all the matches, I think this was the solid way to book the start, to have MJF, who's usually closing an AEW pay-per-view, to open it. Even though this was technically, I guess, a joint pay-per-view, not necessarily an AEW one.
Yeah. All right,
yeah, and honestly, before we move on to the next match, it seemed like this, to me, this was the perfect opener because you couldn't have this at the end.
No.
Middle.
Considering how it ended, yes, absolutely, you couldn't have had this match at the end.
So yeah, I can agree with you on this one here. This was the perfect opener because it set the tone at the same time there. So.
That's fair. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
So our next match,
Lariat, Kojima.
Actually, I did enjoy that. I really did. So like, he's such a good heel.
But you know what he was referencing, don't you?
So like, I guess it went over my head, but
Yeah, Trey, you know what he was referencing, don't you?
Yep.
So there was an old shoot interview that CM Punk did with Samoa Joe, and there's a segment where he's talking about, I believe, homicide.
Yeah. Oh, where they prank call him?
Yeah. And they're talking about how he would do, like in the corner, he'd be like, Kojima, Lariat. He literally did it in the ring, and then he pointed like, "That's for you, homicide." Anyway, Punk won the match.
Yeah.
There's no surprise there.
And he was definitely not the fan favorite.
No.
Not in Canada.
Yeah.
Canada hates Punk. CH Punk.
Yeah. Every time.
To
Yeah.
be fair, I wouldn't have had it any other way.
I think Punk's getting the Bret Hart treatment.
Yeah.
He's gonna be loved everywhere except for Canada.
Don't you mean the Shawn Michaels treatment?
Oh no! Wait, he's gonna be hated everywhere except for Chicago, just like Bret was hated everywhere except for Canada.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is hated exclusively in Canada.
So what you're gonna say is Wembley's gonna chew him out.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Crow, I disagree. I think that everywhere is gonna just hate CM Punk. I don't think that is limited to just Canada.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I can tell you what.
Part of me just wants it to like not be the case, and like all the dirt sheets were wrong this whole time.
I will say Toronto hated Punk on this day, at least, because...
TH Punk.
Yeah. So, it was like the minute... And the slightest CM Punk chance would get drowned out with boos almost immediately. So, like, it was definitely anti-Punk there, and he knew it. And to his point, he played along with it.
Of course he did.
So...
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's professional. Of course he's gonna work with it.
Yeah. So, like, even though he did do the Steve Dragon Great Respect bit at the end there, but I'm not going to dog on the match. I mean, we knew going in who was going to win once again. Not because there was anything on it, but because, you just knew.
It's an AEW thing.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
You're not going to, like, that's AEW, that, just like the next match. We knew who's going to win. And that, like, if there was a specific title on the line, so, like, you knew the other company's not going to get it,
Right, unless that person just happens to be working for both companies at the time.
So,
Which
like,
then you could have your argument.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Next match was fun though. This was this was a banger. This next one right here.
Yeah, the next match we have Orange Cassidy defeating Zack Sabre Jr., Katsuyori Shibata, and Daniel Garcia to retain his international championship.
Yeah.
After Shibata got his finisher in, and Orange Cassidy pushed him out of the ring.
He did what a heel would normally do in a match like this. So it was really, and he's obviously not a heel, but this was
exactly what a champion would do.
But he did exactly what a champion would do, and of course Daniel Garcia dancing in the ring.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia did the Daniel Garcia dance.
He did.
And everybody's happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the fans got to go home feeling like they got their money's worth.
Yeah.
They got to see Daniel Garcia.
Do his
So,
little,
like,
do his little kooky.
Do his little
His
thingy
little
there.
jig.
It's all like and Daniel Garcia, he's gonna be something to watch. He's gonna be something to watch. Get going forward here. It's all like keep an eye on him.
He's a sports entertainer.
He's a sports entertainer, guys.
He's a I was sports entertained by him.
Yes.
You know, I was sports entertained by
Who?
D's nuts.
That's bad.
Oh man.
You're welcome.
That's gimmick infringement.
I don't care.
Oh wait, no, you're Buzz Carlton. Never mind.
That's right. I am the only one. I'm Buzz Carlton.
Back to you. Thanks,
Back
Buzz.
to you. Thanks, Buzz. It's all
And
like Buzz here.
And now here's Buzz Carlton with the weather.
Buzz, what's it looking like out there?
Smoke.
Thank you, Buzz.
Oh.
Grow, cut to sports with Buzz.
All right, now it's time for sports with Buzz. Buzz, what are they doing out there?
Thanks, Buzz. Forbidden Door 2023 happened on Sunday. Anyway, next match we have for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. We have Sonata defeating Jungle Dude Jack Perry.
The Jungle Dude.
10 minutes, 45 seconds. There are two great things that I observed in this match. The first was the real Buzz Carlton's realization of Sonata looking so much better.
Yes. So like he looks 1,000 times better now than what he did.
And second off, they're going up the ramp. After Jack Perry loses, Hook is helping him off the ramp.
Yes.
Now, Crow.
Yeah.
I know you haven't seen this
No,
match yet.
I know what happened here.
Okay, pretend you don't.
Okay.
What happened here, Trey? Because I don't know.
All right, here's Aaron. I'll ask you. All right, so Jungle Boy Jack Perry is halfway up the ramp, and Hook's helping him up the ramp. He goes down to one knee like he's hurt. Does he A, get up and hug Hook? B, show love and respect to the crowd? Or C, attack Hook?
The Buzz Carlton in me wants to go with B, but I know it's C.
The answer is C. Jungle Boy Jack Perry actually turned heel.
Yeah,
Thank
actually, that
God.
was spot on.
Get him a fucking haircut, please. For the love of God. Shave his hair.
He wants that that short hair. Hey, now that he's a heel, he can reunite with Christian and Luchasaurus, right? I mean,
have you ever seen Luke Perry? Do you think Luke Perry has that curly ass hair? No, he didn't.
Yeah, Trey?
Yeah.
He did?
Have you seen him in Beverly Hills 90210 Crow?
Yes, I have.
Is that the haircut you want Jackie Boy to have?
Yeah, give him that one.
You know, he drops the Jungle Boy gimmick now.
Yeah.
He's no
Yeah,
longer
he's
Jungle
Jungle
Boy. It's all like
He's a
he's
Jungle Man
just
now.
gonna be Jack. Like it's all like I'm not a Jungle Boy anymore. No,
I am a Jungle Jack.
I'm
Well,
a jungle dude.
I mean by default
welcome-
he's gonna have to change his theme
And
song, right?
welcome to my jungle gym.
Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim Jack Perry.
He's gonna get Killer Bee Jim Brunzel to be Jungle Jim.
It's all like welcome to the jungle.
Wait,
So-
wait, who's?
We got fun and weights.
No, wait, no, he could still be Jungle Boy Jack. And just get James Mitchell to be Jungle Jim.
Oh no.
And he'll be his new manager.
No.
He'll be Uncle Jungle Jim.
I'm Uncle Jungle Jim, and this is Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Doomsday.
Dude, brother Jack.
Oh no. It's all like I mean the funny thing is while we were watching this match, we like before this we were both in unison be like Jungle Boy needs to do something different. Like he's run its course. Of course, not more than like 10 minutes later, he listened. It's all like it was crazy.
Now, do
like
you mean he listened or AEW listened?
AEW bugged our conversation. I'm convinced of that. Like they called it on the fly. So like they're like, all right, dude, you're gonna turn on Hook. Of course, there's only one flaw in his plan, though. He did it to Hook. He could have did it to anybody else, but doing it to Hook, that's just not good business. He's gonna die now.
I don't think anybody was doing anything to Hook.
It's all like. I mean, it's all like Taz's reaction was all like, yeah, he's a dead man.
Yeah, he's dead now.
He's
yeah,
dead.
Taz was like, "You're fucked now, kid."
Yeah, you're going and so like what the crowd said. Yeah, you know, Hook's gonna kill you. Oh,
I'm a funny man, Cole.
I'm a funny man. I could be on that Fight Forever game commercial. Why? Because I'm a funny man.
Oh, before we continue, we did have the best commentary team I've seen so far.
Yes.
During this broadcast,
During at least yes.
we had Excalibur, Taz, and then Tony Schiavone. And
That's clearly the best.
But there was another man at the beginning of the show as well.
oh no, he was there the entire time.
But Shivani was only during the last. Yeah, that's right. The last. Because at the beginning it was with Taz. That's right. Never mind. It was Taz the one that flip-flopped. Yes, but that was a great combination where you had just because and I called it like it was our journey through time
Into
where
darkness.
you had Tony Schiavone, who was the WCW guy, Kevin Kelly, who was the WWF guy, and then you got Excalibur, who was the AEW guy. So you had like all three worlds truly in the forbidden door.
Can I write a love letter about Kevin Kelly's commentary ability?
Yeah.
He's so-
We're pro Kevin Kelly on this podcast.
I love Kevin Kelly. We need to protect him at all costs.
Oh yeah.
So like we're pro Kevin Petroleum Kelly over
Like,
here.
honestly, Kevin
So,
Kelly is
like-
the only reason why I will watch AEW Collision. Not for CM Punk.
Fair enough.
Kevin
So,
Kelly is.
I'm not
is-
even
is-
watching for CM Punk.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
And that's coming from like at one time the biggest CM Punk mark in the world, you know, like right there.
God, was he?
Shut up, Aaron.
wait. Say that again, Aaron. I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, nothing, right, Trey? You totally weren't the biggest fucking CM Punk stan in the stands.
Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get in my eyes.
So like you totally Stan Stansky'd CM Punk, didn't you,
Let's
son?
pull that fucking picture with Trey and his beard and his CM Punk shirt
At an anime convention.
at an anime convention.
Oh my gosh, you had him down to the T.
I now have a bounty for that shirt, for that picture.
That picture.
Aaron?
Oh.
Aaron,
How much?
don't do it.
How much? How much was the
Don't
bounty?
fucking do it.
How much?
Oh, the bounty? Are you ready for this?
I'm
Oh,
ready.
no. Oh no.
One Cadbury.
Oh.
Oh,
This is big business right here. I don't see how we could turn that down.
see here.
Aaron's already on it.
It's all like,
Because I'm pretty sure he was the one that took the photo.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Continue with your show.
Next match.
he's gonna have that hanging over his head the whole time.
It's on my Facebook. I mean, you guys can see it whenever you want.
Oh. It's all like, fair enough.
But anyway, yeah. So back to Jack Perry.
Yeah, that dude.
Our next match we have Carry On My Hangman son.
Page.
Yeah, Carry On My Hangman Page, consisting of Hangman Page and the Jacksons there, the Generation Me.
Yes.
Eddie Kingston and Tomohiro Ishii defeating the Blackpool Combat Club, consisting of Mox, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio, of course, Shooter Shota Umino, and Konosuke Takeshita. You know what, guys? This was a good match. Eddie Kingston was conflicted on watching Mox get hurt.
Yes. It was almost like he was okay if he was the one hurting him, but nobody else was allowed to. This kind of situation there. Like, it was still, like, very good. Like, Eddie Kingston knows how to put emotion into a story, man. I love that
really
guy.
does.
He really does. Like, he's not... And in the words of the one Earl Grey Trey, get that man a title.
Yeah, give him a title.
How's he not a champion?
Title. See what he does.
Yeah, give him something. It was definitely. I mean, obviously Ishii was the only one that Kingston liked in this match. He hated basically Paige and the Jacksons. It's all like, because they're like, all right, high five. No, get the hell away from me. You all right, But it was to the point where it's all like, there was a lot of pandemonium in this match for sure. It was a fun one. A lot of pandemonium. For sure. It was a great sort of like that, you sort of had, of course, the MJF start that set the tone. Then you did the CM Punk thing, that was fine. Then you brought it with the Orange Cassidy Fatal 4-Way. It's all like, which was fun. And then you sort of, did the whole, Jack Perry turning thing, the story thing, and then you brought it back up with this one. So it was like, that was the trend, get that boom, that story match, and then another fun one, and then another story match. So that was sort of like the thing. And this one, we kind of got both in this one. We had a good story involved with the conflict between, now Kingston and Mox are enemies again, because, they're just on opposite sides of the spectrum. So like, but at the same time, they're not 100% enemies. They're only enemies by circumstances. So like, but then at the end of the day, you look back and damn, not only are you getting that story, but you're getting a good damn match at the same time,
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, breaking news though. This news is so breaking, it could end the show permanently. Jon Moxley did not bleed in this match.
He did not bleed.
Holy crap.
I know. We actually at the end of the match we were like, dude, do you realize that Jon Moxley did not bleed in this match? Like, what is going on? Mark it in the calendars. Like, it's never happened before.
That's crazy.
Mark it down, everybody.
Mark it down.
Mark it down. All right, next match.
Yep, next match.
Next match, we have Toni Storm defeating Willow Nightingale for the AEW Women's World Championship in 10 minutes 30 seconds.
Yes.
Pretty good back and forth. Willow Nightingale, of course, showing fighting spirit.
Yes.
But Toni Storm, of course, showing
champion. Yeah, she's showing the championship spirit, and of course, she's the heel. She's got the friends. Willow will win down the road. But you kind of knew going into this match, it definitely wasn't her time. They're going to ride the storm for a while here. So, like, especially being the fact that, they put a lot of, I guess you could say, commitment behind the concept of, what are they, the Outcasts or something like that. So, it's not going to be easy to dethrone Storm just for that alone, because they did book a lot of investment into that faction right there.
Right.
Yep. All right, so
So, like, some may say this was the main event.
No. Yeah, this should have been the last match. For the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, we have Will Ospreay defeating Kenny Omega in 39 minutes, 45 seconds in a this is the only way to put it, very, very violent match.
Yes. This is the most violent regular match in history right here. Like, there's no steps, there's no gimmicks, but yet the violence was uncanny.
I've seen clips and such. This definitely deserves any and all accolades it's gonna get.
Like, yeah, it's like it definitely did not disappoint. We did go on record to saying that we don't want to say it was better than the first match, but we don't want to say it was worse. It was just as good, just in a different way, you know? Like, the first one was a little bit more, yeah, it had its booms and stuff like that, but it was mostly a pure wrestling match, for the most part, one-on-one. This one, there were a little bit more shenanigans, but it was good to the point where they definitely, you can definitely tell that they stepped it up, and you can definitely tell they may have been a little salty that they weren't the main event. So they may have even tried to overperform even more than what they might have done if they were the main event. So you had those factors involved. So this was definitely more than a 5-star match in my book, for sure. And it was just as good. And you can arguably say better, but I don't, like I said, I don't want to go there, because the first match was also really good. I want to say, like I said, this was probably a match that you can say was not only just as good as the first one, but still you have two guys wrestling the same way, but yet wrestling like different at the same time. You know, like it felt like a completely different match than their first one. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And then if there's any match you're gonna go out of your way to see, it's definitely this one. A lot of intense callback. There's a Tiger Driver at one point even that that gets hit. So
it was very intense.
There is one part though where Kenny Omega gets some steel stairs.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And he just brings Will Ospreay onto the steel stairs, but not just anyway. He puts the steel stairs on their side.
Yeah.
So it's even further elevated.
So it's standing up, yeah.
And then puts Will Ospreay on the stairs, gets up on there, and DDTs him on those stairs. And there's like a blood path from Will Ospreay at that point.
Yeah, it could be permanently embedded into those steel stairs too. Like, his head was clearly driven in there, like, really, yeah. And like you said, it was weird. You don't see stairs getting stood up like that on its side. Like, you just don't see it like that. And the fact that they were perfectly balanced on there, because that's not the most stable thing, you know. And then to execute that DDT just so perfectly to the point where and just the effects from the blood just made it that much more better, and it was definitely a moment where your jaw just dropped. You're like, what just happened?
Oh,
yeah. You know.
And then, of course, you know, Ospreay hitting the one-winged angel, then Omega kicking out at one,
and the crowd going absolutely insane. But unfortunately, it's all like Kenny Omega had home city disadvantage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Kenny ends up losing, which is okay. I think Will Ospreay, of course, winning with the aid of Don Callis, which, oh God, I hope that he doesn't take up Don Callis.
I'd have to assume that was he was just there mostly to be anti-Kenny more than with Will Ospreay.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Yeah, I don't see that going forward. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
So, like, but only time will tell. Like, and That was another factor that was because Don Callis was there at the first match, but I believe he was the commentary guy. He was just there doing the commentary stuff, and of course being still the mouthpiece of Kenny Omega at the time. That was the only difference, and clearly we would like to say congratulations to what we believe to be Christopher Daniels as Don Callis' security guy there.
Yeah, there was a guy.
If not, he's got a doppelganger out there.
Yeah, there's a guy posing as security, very bald, but had like the entire head pattern of Christopher Daniels.
Yes, you cannot confirm it because he never took the mouth patch off, but you could tell just by his eyes and his head. We weren't for sure who the other guy was, but you could definitely tell that Christopher Daniels is the other guy. But still, Don Callis being a little bit more involved in this match, including a screwdriver spot as well, that would, I think, end up being sort of like the setup for Kenny Omega's demise. And of course, Will Ospreay, we'll see if there's a rubber match. And hopefully the third one is more one-on-one based again, because you could get away with it this time, because like I said, it was different. I mean, that's what made it different than the first match, but still keeping the intensity high. And it does play the Don Callis story, who now wants to make Omega's life a living hell and all that fun stuff. So we knew that the United States IWGP United States title needed to get back to not only New Japan but Will Ospreay. That was a given. We even said, after Omega beat him in the first match, it's like, it's not a matter of if he wins the rematch, it's when the rematch happens and when Ospreay beats him the second time, because obviously that's the way. I don't know if they'll set up for a third one or not, but we'll see down the road. I mean, Trace speculates that he's thinking January of 2024, maybe the match 3 down the road
in the Tokyo Dome, but
yep.
that's just speculation.
That's speculation, nothing confirmed. That's just a prediction.
Nobody quote me on that.
He put the Predicto hat on.
I did put the Predicto hat on, yes.
But great match and longest match of the night as well.
Yep, and then from there we do need a
sort of the buffer match, right?
The buffer match, yeah. 6-man tag. We have Team Olive Garden consisting of Sting and Darby Allin, as well as Tetsuya Naito defeating Lei Suzuki Gods, consisting of Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and the Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki.
The Murder Grandpa. It's all like, I love it, and it was nice. You gotta love them. And you go in there as like, and then of course, we had a very, very interesting moment when Suzuki, for a second there, we thought legitimately knocked out Darby Allin for a second there with one of the hardest hits we've ever seen right there. He smacked the piss out of Darby Allin. We're like, oh my gosh. Of course it's Darby Allin that gets into that tough spot with Suzuki. Like, of course it's him. So, like, it's always fun to see that happen. And, of course, once again, after you needed this and stories were to be told, and it was more along the lines of, could Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, and we've got Trey's favorite form of Sammy Guevara, not heel Sammy Guevara, but just Sammy Guevara, because he's a babyface that's trying to be on a heel team. So you get default Sammy.
Yeah, universe mode book Sammy Guevara. He's a babyface, but he's just in it because he's part of the crew.
Part of the crew. He's one of the boys. One of the guys. But no, I mean it wasn't. It was booked perfectly because it wasn't a bad match. But it was a match that you needed to put as a buffer at the same time to separate the main event and the, I guess you could say, semi-main event at that point. So it wasn't a bad match, but it's where it needed to be, and it did what it needed to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good on Tony Khan too for not just putting the women's match there.
No, yeah, for sure.
That would have been a disservice.
I'm gonna go on record and saying this was a well-booked pay-per-view. This was textbook logistical booking right here, and it was done properly. So, Tony Khan, you're learning, pal. You're learning.
You are learning. We appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, and then our main event.
Yes.
It's the final countdown to the main event, guys.
We marked out for that. We marked out for that.
Danielson came on to the final countdown, which he said is probably a one-shot deal, but you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, and he didn't even know about it right away either. They sort of surprised him with it. So.
And then on top of that, they were saying they may have it for All In, but Danielson is now out for All In.
Yeah, so they don't need it.
And I'm wondering if that's why this match was sort of cut a little bit shorter, like if it was meant to go longer.
Yeah, he broke his fucking arm.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Danielson won.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson defeated Okada by submission.
By submission.
Holy shit.
By submission.
By submission.
We did not stutter. By tap out. He gave up. This is Okada. He tapped out.
It doesn't rain in the desert.
But it is a shame because, you know, when we were watching the press conference, at that time we were a little bit optimistic to the point where they said it was just a tear. So, like, obviously tears are not as bad. Like, so there was at least a fighting chance that he could be ready for Wembley. And then, of course, news broke today, and I used that pun indeed, that it was not a tear, but it was much worse than anticipated. An X-ray showed that his arm is indeed broken, which means, yes, Wembley is no longer on the table. We've lost that, and it's a shame. It's a shame.
Boo.
Yeah, because that's a big gun. Like, Bryan Danielson's going to be on the shelf for a couple of months here. It's all like... And so not only is he missing All In, but he's missing All Out as well. So...
Boo.
Yeah, so... It's a rough one. Like, it just makes me wonder if this is going to be a hard off television thing, or if he's just going to be back as sort of like a managerial.
No, he'll still be on television.
You think he's still okay?
Yeah, because BBC's got a BBC.
Fair enough. So you're predicting it's not going to be a off-screen thing. He's going to be there still, just not in anything physical, obviously.
Also, I totally meant to say BCC, not BBC.
It's all about the BBC. BBC 1, BBC 2, maybe... Oh.
Are you sure about that?
No. I'm not sure about anything. I'm not even...
Carlton,
yeah, I was like
10 BBC.
So I'm not...
Look, all I'm going to say is last time I brought up BBC, I lost a point on predictions. So.
That's fair.
Hey, Buzz.
Yeah. Wait, which one are you talking to? Oh.
You.
Okay. McChicken. Oh, gosh. Thanks for putting that in my head.
Well,
you were the one that was talking about it, Buzz.
Yeah, you brought it up.
Yeah, so...
You know, it's also a news station over there, and, you know...
Yeah, with me, Buzz Carlton. You know, fun.
No, fun fact, Buzz Carlton used to be a podcast news guy.
Anyways, let's get on over to Buzz Carlton. Buzz, what was your final rating on this show?
It was a mediocre at best. I was just 4 out of 10.
We're at that. All right. Buzz in Arizona, what do you think about this show?
I didn't watch it, but I'll still give it a 4 out of 5.
There we go.
Buzz Carlton, what do you give it?
Yes,
I actually give it a 4 out of 5.
All right, thank you, Buzz. Think about it. Buzz Carlton, what do you think about it?
So, like...
Actually, 4.5 out of 5.
You heard Buzz? No. So,
Buzz Carlton? What do you think about the show?
That's fine. The OG Buzz Carlton here, everybody.
Very solid.
So, yeah, very solid. You keep asking Buzz Carlton. What the hell? It's all like, what? It's all like, damn it.
Because I'm the only
okay.
one. Me.
You know, actually, you are playing the character of Buzz Carlton pretty well because Buzz Carlton doesn't shut up. That's for sure.
Okay. Boji Buzz Carlton. What do you think? What do you think about this?
Oh yeah, Okay, that must be no. Bojangles.
The man that started the boradcast.
It's all about the Brad Maddox cast here. It's all like, but no, BBC. Oh no!
Oh no!
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Bay Shenanigans. It's all like, woo, woo, woo.
Yes, boys.
But no, yeah, I guess in all seriousness, though, definitely like a sight for sore eyes compared to what AEW produced at Double or Nothing, which was a huge letdown.
Boring.
Double or nothing. Yeah, it was nothing at all. Like, and we were deflated.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And that
nothing
was
at all.
And because of them, that was the first time Trey ever had buyer's remorse for an AEW pay-per-view. So like, and it was a Double or Nothing. But this one, I'm gonna give this. I'm not gonna give this a flat 5. I'm giving this a 4.5 though. Despite a couple of things and unfortunate events, this was probably the most fun I've had in a pay-per-view from start to finish in a really long time though.
All right.
It's
Thursday, where we predict
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
So like cash at a credit union. Oh.
It's not gonna be this long of a show.
No.
It'll be a special. It'll be like maybe half hour tops.
Maybe
Yeah.
30 minutes at best.
So like
then we're gonna be recording our first AEW footage.
Oh yeah, that's right. It comes out Thursday as well.
I didn't pre-order, nor am I gonna buy it on day one. I'm gonna give it a little while.
I have pre-ordered it on Steam.
On Steam, yes.
I have bought my controller.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Was it Logitech controller?
No, Crow. I don't want my computer to sync.
Listen, we've had a great show. You don't need to implode on me now.
Well, I'm sorry, Crow, but this show has been kind of caught up in a vacuum, you know?
All right, look here, chum. Calm down.
Man, what you guys are
That was
saying?
way funnier.
So like, what you guys are all saying? This is very crushing. Damn.
You know, guys, I think that eventually we just gotta make a Bay Iceberg and get on out of here.
Yeah, and honestly, I just have the sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, I don't feel good, guys. I need to call it.
Look, let's just face it. If it was made by Tony Stark, it wouldn't have happened.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, if he could escape a cave with just, you know, hot glue and rubber bands.
With the beta suit.
Surely. Anyway, thank you so much for joining this, our first and last ever episode.
No, what do you mean on YouTube? Ever? We're canceled.
This is the last episode ever. Anyway, join us next time where we go underwater and find the remains of Titanic 2.
Oh my god.
You know, the sequel to the Titanic, you know.
I want to say that they actually made a trailer called a fake fan trailer that's Titanic 2 Jack's Back. So like,
you know what? My only issue with Titanic, there was no fighting. I was looking at it, I was like, where's the fighting?
oh no.
I don't think it was the iceberg that killed all those people. I think it was Jack.
It was Jack. So,
Anyway.
coming soon.
Anyway, you can follow us on Twitter at The Bay Podcast. We're also on Facebook.com/Bay Podcast. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube at The Bay Podcast. I think I did that right.
You did.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Per the usual, I am at Austin_Campillo.
I am at the level of gamer.
I'm at _EGTV.
I'm at Aaron Dean VO.
And remember, kids, the Titanic out here like Goldberg saying who's next. Have a week, everybody.
Gold.